Something every business owner should know off the top of their head is their gross margin by service line. And this is not your gross margin for the entire company. Of course, you should know that too, but I'm talking specifically about your gross margin by service. And so if you're not sure exactly what that is, I'll give you an example. We started working with an industrial services company last year. And of course, industrial services in Houston, you're going to offer a wide array of services. This one in particular, they offered about 8 different services. And they came to us because they knew that money was leaking somewhere. They knew that profit was leaking out of one of these service lines, but they weren't sure which one because they had no visibility because all their services were bundled in their QuickBooks into one company. And so what we helped them do is that we started doing accounting by service line. So it was basically taking all their transactions and then splitting them up. So for example, we said, okay, this is revenue. Was this revenue for the welding service, or was it for a scaffolding service, or one of the other 6 different service lines that they offered? We did that for all the revenue and then all the expenses until eventually we had a P&L by service line. After all that, we found that 4 of the service lines had far better margins than any of the other 4. And then we even found that 2 of the service lines were just straight up losing money. And of course, every business owner, they know this, like do more profitable work, do less work that's unprofitable, but they just didn't have the visibility to even see that. So when we broke it out for them, then obviously they dropped those 2 unprofitable service lines. They even dropped another one where the margins weren't very high and it was just causing a bunch of headaches, so they just did away with it. And this is a really good example of just having the right information in order to make business decisions.